In our right hand, we have a B flat minor. Okay, left hand, a G. So that's like a G minor 7 flat 5. Okay, the next chord is a regular diminished chord. Next one, E flat major. Okay, the next one is like a F minor. Okay, F minor. Okay, we have a C major. And we have a F major. Okay, we're going to play like an add 9. Okay. Okay, so those are the chords. 6 easy chords. Okay, so let's put those together in the song Pass Me Not, O Gentle Savior. Okay. What's up YouTube? Mano, yeah? So today, using the chords that I showed you in the beginning, you can come up with that move. That whole thing I did. Okay, so what I'm going to do first, I'm going to give you like an overview of what it is. And then after that, I'll break it down a bit further. Okay, so the overview is, we're going to substitute the 5 for 7. Over the 7, we have this G minor 7. And then we go down half steps. And once we get like 2 half steps, we go to this diminished chord. And then C major to the 6. Okay, and then we do this little walk up. Okay, which is simple. It's just the left hand is like a, so that's like a 1 7 6 5 6 7 1. Okay, your right hand you kind of just mess around with a 4 5 6 like. Okay, so that's the basic idea. That's the overview of what we're gonna do. Okay, so what we're gonna do now, we're gonna break, and oh yeah, and then after that, instead of landing on the 1, we land on the F. Okay, because that's the same melody. We're looking for that melody, that C melody. Okay, and then we go. Okay, so this is basically like a E minor 7 chord. Okay, so we go, and then we spell out the chord. So E, C. We do the same thing again, and then from here you can go 2. Okay, so that's the idea, that's the overview. So now we're gonna go into the actual thing to see what's going on here. Okay, now we can actually use some of these things. Okay, so the idea is, so the song goes, instead of going to 5 here, because it usually goes 5, we can substitute that 5 for this chord, which is a 7. So we, instead of going to the 5, we go to the 7. Okay, and over the 3 we have a diminished chord and a C major. Okay, so we're using both. We're using diminished, then C major, and then we go to the 6. And the walk up is that, all that is basically, you start in the 5, and then you go left and you go 5 5 6 7 1, and in your right hand all you do is just basically follow the melody. Okay, so E flat major, D flat, E flat, A flat. Okay, so those are the chords to do the walk up. Okay, so anyway, over the diminished chord, what we're going to do to spice up the 3, essentially that's what we're doing. We're playing a C. It's a diminished chord. You can also look at it as C7 flat 9. Okay, so what we're going to do before we get to this is we play drop 2 first of all. Okay, and then we play the left hand. Take that E, play the bottom, so that's the left hand, and then we go up a half step. Okay, so usually from here you go straight into the 6. So you play something like this. Okay, but what we're gonna do is after this, you go to the C major, then 6. So it goes diminished, C major, F minor. Okay. And to get to that, what we do over the 7 is quite simple. All we do is basically walk down an half step. So we go. Okay. And once we're here, we go into that diminished I showed you. And then C major, F minor. And then we do the walk up. Okay. So it goes. It's actually very simple. It's just if you play things on top of each other, it sounds a bit fancy, but as you see, it's actually very easy. And if you use that just like that, there's not a lot of songs that you can actually use it like that. But if you just take the 736, just that you can use almost anyways. Okay, so we're gonna focus on that for a little bit. So what you can do is, so let's take a song like Falling in Love with Jesus, for example. So the song go. Okay, it usually goes 5, and then maybe 3, 6. Okay, so we're gonna do is instead of going to that 5, we go straight to the 7, and then 3, 6. Okay, so the only thing we're changing is the 5, and we're substituting that for the 7. And then on the 7, we walk down half steps. Okay, and on the 3, we do diminished, and then C major into the 6. Okay, so how that sounds is so. So that's how that would sound. So you can think of any song that you have a 736 and just try this out and it should work. Okay. So that's the idea there. The last thing is the substitution for the 1. So anytime you go to the 1 and your melody is on the 3. Okay. So on A flat, the 3 would be the C. Okay. And on the C, what you do is, okay, so you play whatever the 6 is in your scale. So in the key of A flat, the 6 is F. Okay. So that's what we're going to use. We're going to play an F major chord, but we're going to do it like add 9. Okay, so we're adding the 9. Okay, and then we do that to the 2. Okay, so in that song, the Pass Me Not, a Gentle Savior, for example, there's a point in the song where you go to the 1 and then the melody is on the 3, and this is when you throw that in. So see, usually we just do that. Okay, but instead what we're gonna do is okay, and then you can, wherever the song goes after that, you go after that. In this case, we go to the 2. Okay, so that's it, guys. That's the lesson. Hope you learned something. If you did, leave a comment. Let me know if that made sense. And if you like this kind of thing, just click the link below and I'll send you 10 of my favorite chords and licks. So if you enjoy this, I think you'll enjoy that. So click the link below and I'll see you again real soon. Thank you. God bless. Bye bye.